Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for joining us. 888-900-3393 is the number to get in touch with us. We are here on this Thanksgiving week. Well, Jeffy and I are here because we're the ones who care. Keith and Chris obviously don't care. Lance cares. Lance came in today. Thank you, Lance. So
I will say, at 2:15 this morning, I was thinking, why do I care?
Were you? Is that what you were thinking?
I was thinking that. Huh. But
but here we are.
Here we are. I do.
Here we are nonetheless.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Another weekend by, another huge win for BYU.
Yeah.
26-14 must-win victory over Cincinnati.
Yeah, it was a decisive win.
Yep.
Absolutely.
10-1 now.
I was hoping for a little bit bigger win.
I was too.
From them.
They didn't play their best, but it was good enough. I got the job done.
Yeah.
They were favored by 3, I think, and they won by 12, so they covered.
Yeah. It was a decisive win. I was just hoping. Some other teams won quite handily, which looked great this weekend.
Yeah, Notre Dame won by a lot.
I tuned into that Notre Dame game, Pat. It was like 2 or 3 minutes into the second quarter. I was like, let's go see what's going on. It was 42-0.
I know. It's ridiculous.
So I don't know if they scored 42. If they scored like 35 in the first quarter. I didn't go back and look.
Well, they said I was reading this. I was reading this morning. It was 21-0 before their offense took the field. 21-0 on special teams and defense.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
It was definitely. Jeez. Yeah, it was awesome for them.
G right.
E-S Eagles.
Yeah,
exactly.
Let's go Birds.
Cowboys beat them yesterday too.
Yeah. Yep.
In town, so have a nice
day.
Did. Nobody care how you spell it. They beat them. I will say,
sadly, the Missouri Tigers did not come through for me.
No, they did not.
They did not come through.
I told you. I was not.
17-6.
I did not
lost
expect
to
that.
Oklahoma.
I didn't expect that game. I know.
Too bad.
I know. Very bad.
Oklahoma's good, though, this year.
They're really good.
They're really good.
And all the other teams won, so
everybody won in front of them.
Stagnant. You know, there were a couple of movements, 1 or 2 here or there.
Stayed at number 11.
Yeah, Ole Miss was down, I think, because they didn't play. So, but the only one notch. So anyway, you're ranked 11th in the AP.
It'll be that in the playoff too.
Probably
Sucks.
until somebody loses.
Had another F the Mormons chant.
I saw
in Cincinnati though.
I saw and heard about
that. That's exciting. It's exciting.
It is
so bad that they asked them to stop over the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
I mean, this was after the church had just donated 27,000 pounds of food to their food pantry that helps students there with food insecurity. And their pantry was, I guess, deplenished, and it was replenished by the church. They said it was the largest donation they've ever received in the history of the pantry.
But still.
And they bust out that chant.
Still.
So you're welcome. F the Mormons. Yeah, thanks. That's a nice thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
But still. Don't worry about it. Plus, I mean, the quarterback isn't Mormon. Hasn't been Mormon for the last couple of quarterbacks.
Sorsby?
All right, I'm talking about the quarterback for BYU.
Not Mormon. No.
So it's weird.
No, he's Catholic.
How it's
they're right. And the last one was Jewish.
Yeah, so it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, so I just pointed out.
Do they also?
I'm not Mormon.
No,
I'm just pointing it out.
Okay. And thank you for doing that. I'd like to know if Notre Dame ever gets that. Have they ever gotten that?
Oh, my God.
SMU, TCU, Boston College, anybody ever chant that stuff at them? You know they don't.
No way.
Why is it okay?
I don't know.
And they're so committed to it that they're doing it under the threat of the $50,000 fine from the Big 12. They don't care.
They're the ones not paying it.
Right, that's right. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
It's crazy.
And I honestly, I don't know.
Bizarre.
How you stop it.
I don't either.
I don't
either.
I guess you stop giving them food. Oh, you're hungry?
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
Luck.
That's too bad.
F us, huh?
Pretty sure that's not going to happen.
Food's pretty good over here, though.
Yeah, we just go eat in front of them.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of things that don't make a lot of sense, how about the President Trump, Zohran Mamdani get together at the White House?
That's beautiful.
Wasn't it beautiful?
It's good to see people work together.
Yeah, that's
work together.
That's what I was thinking. Really, really good to see them working together. That was fun. Yeah, that was exactly my thoughts on it. With their glad handing afterwards, and
the whole press conference
making
was
nice
the whole thing was really weird and
nauseating.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good word.
It was nauseating. I don't understand. I mean, I don't have a problem with you trying to get together and make sure New York doesn't suffer through these next 4 years.
And I guess that's what Trump believes he was doing, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
but then to come out and he's still, Mamdani is still bashing Trump. And Trump,
because they'll call me a fascist. It's easier.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Just say yes. It's easier than explaining.
No, I want the explanation, actually. Give me the explanation. Tell me about it. What did you guys agree on? Because Trump said they agreed on a lot of things.
Yep.
Name one. I'd love to hear it. What is it?
It's wanting the best for New York, according to Trump.
Okay, well, yes. All right, but specifics on that. Like, for instance.
Wanting the best for New York on that.
Right.
And a lot of comments were, Trump is, playing 8D chess or 100D chess or whatever it is. And, okay.
All right.
I'm not smart enough to play 8D chess. I know that.
No, right. Yeah.
I know that. But.
Apparently I'm not either, because I'm not getting
I do know how to play chess.
Uh-huh. But not 3D or 8D.
Oh, I might. No, I can't do 3D.
You can't do 3. Okay. So here they were in the Oval Office.
Yeah, the cut to. I don't know if we need the 3-minute version. But
I do. Okay, I want to see this in its
there's a whole
majesty. Cut one.
Republican Elise Stefanik has campaigned multiple times by calling Zohran Mamdani a jihadist. Do you think you're standing next to a jihadist right now in the Oval Office?
No, I don't. But
no, he doesn't.
She's out there campaigning, and you say things sometimes in a campaign.
Isn't that sort of
She's a very capable person, but you really have to ask her about that. But I don't particularly. I think I met with a man who's a very rational person. I met with a man who really wants to see New York be great again. And I can say again, because New York was great.
Why did you fly here? Aren't trains greener?
I'll use every form of transit, and I want to make sure that they're all affordable in New York City, and that's why making buses fast and free is a centerpiece of our campaign.
There's a bus that goes.
Well, but I know, but it'd be fluid. That's a lot quicker too. He's working very hard. For him to be, that's a very long drive. I'll stick up for you. The plane takes you 30 minutes, and driving takes you a long time.
It sounds like you had a productive discussion, but just days ago you referred to President Trump as a despot who betrayed the country. You said you would be his worst nightmare and accused him of having a fascist agenda. Are you planning to retract any of these remarks in order to improve your relationship?
I think both President Trump and we are very clear about our positions and our views, and what I really appreciate about the president is that the meeting that we had focused not on places of disagreement, which there are.
And I've been called much worse than a despot, so it's not that insulting. Maybe I think he'll change his mind after we get to working together. Yes, please.
Would you feel comfortable living in New York City under a Mamdani administration?
Yeah, I would. I really would, especially after the meeting. Absolutely.
What makes you comfortable?
We agree on a lot more than I would have thought.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay.
It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
So is that a reduction from what you're at right now? Or are you
completely let him off the hook there?
The same level?
I've committed over the course of the campaign to maintain the 35,000. That's the head count that we had through the campaign.
And not replace them with caseworkers, social work.
No, I've said that's the head count that we want. What we need to do is make sure they can focus on serious crime.
And he just retained a great police commissioner, I believe, right?
Yes, we did. Commissioner Fish.
If the newspapers are correct.
That one they're correct about.
He retained, I think, somebody that is she's a good friend of some of the people in my family, of Ivanka, and they say she's really good, really competent, and he just retained her, so that's a good sign.
As a leader, Jeffries, have to follow his lead.
Well, look, hope they have great leaders. This is a man that right now I think is focused on New York City. I really think he has a chance to do a great job. We're going to help him, but I really think he has a chance to do a great job. But I'll let you answer that. You consider yourself the leader of the Democrats. I think it's more appropriate for him.
I consider myself the next mayor of New York City, and I keep my horizons firmly on New York City, and I appreciate the meeting with the president, which focused again on the 5 boroughs and whether New Yorkers could afford to live there.
By the way, being the mayor of New York City is a big deal.
Absolutely.
I always said, one of the things I would love to be someday is the mayor of New York City. Being the mayor of New York, and especially now, because I think you're at really a turning point, one way or the other. It could go great, or it can go in a different direction. And I think you really have a chance to make it great. I appreciate what's happening.
Mr. President, you said you love New York City.
Wow. Wow, that's a love fest right there. Is that not a love fest?
Sure felt like it.
Jeez. It's a one-sided love fest, too. That's my problem. Mamdani's not
We just
giving effusive praise to the president.
We just talked about things we agreed on.
Uh-huh. Wow. So he didn't make any concessions. President Trump said, yeah, he's not an Islamist. Okay. All right. And it's okay that he calls you a fascist. That's okay, too. All right.
Okay.
Interesting. Is there anything that's not okay with this guy? Or are you comfortable with his communism now? Or
I think he
just
is.
Call it Marxism.
I think he is. Play cut 3. I think he's comfortable.
I met with a man who's a very rational person. I met with a man who really wants to see New York be great again. And I can say again, because New York was great.
Yeah.
When I came down to Washington initially, the city was so hot. It was doing great. We were having some telltale signs of problems. We had a mayor that was not doing a great job, but still, it was moving along. And it went bad. It really went, pretty bad. And he can, I think it's been at lower points, but it went pretty bad. I think he can bring it back. Now, the question is, will he bring it back all the way? Will he bring it back greater than ever before, which is, I guarantee, that's his wish. I think he wants to make it greater than ever before. And if he can, we'll be out there cheering. I'll be cheering for him.
My gosh. Yeah, I'll be cheering for him not to destroy the city.
Yeah.
That's my hope for the Mamdani administration. Please just don't destroy New York City. The free buses, the grocery stores that are run by the city, the rent freezing the rent prices, all of these socialist policies that have been tried and failed in other countries, and in fact in many U.S. cities, and they haven't worked. Kansas City's the biggest one that I know of, where the bus thing was tried, didn't work, had to stop. The grocery store thing completely failed. Is it going to work better in New York City? These socialists always think they're the ones that can
sure do.
I'm the one that can finally make socialism work. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can try socialism with a smile, like he tries to do. But we're going to see what a fake and a phony this guy is. Give it about a year, and people will be begging to impeach this guy. Wow. So he talked about the Israeli government.
Yeah.
All right. Here's Mamdani talking about the Israeli government.
I've spoken about the Israeli government committing genocide, and I've spoken about our government funding it. And I shared with the president in our meeting about the concern that many New Yorkers have of wanting their tax dollars to go towards the benefit of New Yorkers and their ability to afford basic dignity. And what we see right now is we're in the 9th consecutive year of more than 100,000 school children being homeless in our city. And there's a desperate need not only for the following of human rights, but also the following through on the promises we've made New Yorkers. And I appreciated the meeting we had and the work that we can do.
So you sat there, let him say that, talking about genocide with the Israelis.
That's right.
That's fine. Go ahead.
That's right.
Go ahead and call it genocide. That's fine. Not going to challenge you on that. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Then there was Zohran Mamdani on NBC's Meet the Press.
In that press conference with President Trump, a reporter asked you whether you believe that President Trump is in fact a fascist, a word that you've used in the past. You were about to answer, then President Trump sort of jumped in and he said, quote, that's okay, you can just say yes. It's easier than explaining it. So, Mr. Mayor-elect, to be very clear, do you think that President Trump is a fascist?
And after President Trump said that, I said yes. And
so you do.
And that's something that I've said in the past. I say it today. And I think what I appreciated about the conversation that I had with the president was that we were not shy about the places of disagreement, about the politics that has brought us to this moment. And we also wanted to focus on what it could look like to deliver on a shared analysis of an affordability crisis for New Yorkers.
You've also said in the past that President Trump has engaged in a, quote, attack on our democracy. You've called him a despot. Do you still believe President Trump is a threat to the democracy?
Everything that I've said in the past, I continue to believe. And that's the thing that I think is important in our politics, is that we don't shy away from where we have disagreements, but we understand what it is that brings us to that table. Because I'm not coming into the Oval Office to make a point or make a stand. I'm coming in there to deliver for New Yorkers. And a few weeks ago, I was asked by a reporter 3 words to describe myself. I said, New York City. And that's what animated that conversation. How do we deliver for the people of New York City?
I think that some of your supporters would be curious to know. You say you stand by your past statements that, yes, he's a threat to the democracy. How do you square working with someone who you still think is a threat to the democracy?
I think working for the people of New York City demands that you work with everyone and anyone, and that you always look to find those areas of agreement while not overlooking the places of disagreement. And I think this was something that came up in our meeting. We spoke about immigration. We spoke about the fact that in New York City, we have sanctuary city policies that allow for the city to work with the federal government on around 170 serious crimes. The concern for so many New Yorkers comes about anything beyond that. And I spoke about the importance of us being able to protect New Yorkers, and some of the incidents that we see, they do not do that.
My goodness. Nobody ever presses him on. All right, well, explain to me what makes Donald Trump a fascist? What makes Donald Trump a despot? Where are you getting that? What policies? What has he done that leads you to that conclusion? Incredible. It's just incredible.
Yeah, well, they never have an answer for that. I mean, that's the same with all the, with the senators and congresspeople telling the military not to follow illegal orders, right? Mm-hmm. They can't. They all weekend long they were questioned. What has he done? Well, nah.
Yeah, can't really define that.
No,
nope. Time Magazine wrote a story over the weekend that the affair has left some Trump supporters who had joined the president in his fervent campaign against the 34-year-old Democratic socialist with a bitter taste. Yeah, it has.
And perhaps Time Magazine article. No, go ahead. I'll let you finish before I.
Right. Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, whose district covers upstate New York, called Mamdani an anti-Semitic, jihadist, communist candidate.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with any of that.
Yeah.
During his mayoral campaign, Trump himself called Mamdani a 100% communist lunatic after his win, threatened to pull federal funds from the city. But when Trump was asked if he agreed with Stefanik's characterization, of course, as we just heard, he said, "No, I don't." And he basically blamed the campaign. She's campaigning. And,
you say stuff in the campaign.
You say stuff that's kind of nutty.
Who hasn't?
Another close ally of Trump, self-described Islamophobe and right-wing provocateur Laura Loomer, said on X, "Wild to allow a jihadist communist to stand behind the president's desk in the Oval Office. Sad to see." So, we're just going to normalize communism now? Was her question.
Good question.
And that's a great question. It's not a problem that they're friendly to each other. It's a problem that you're normalizing this guy and making it okay and telling everybody, all your supporters, yeah, you know what? He's actually a good guy. I think he's going to do a good job for New York. What? What, based on a, 2-hour conversation?
And we're just hanging out here in the Oval. We can have question and answers here in the Oval.
Man. I
mean, maybe he thinks that shows a power.
Maybe.
And it kind of does. You know, him sitting at the Resolute desk and, Zamboni's just standing next to him. It kind of is a power grab, but And I didn't understand it.
Not at all.
I didn't understand
Not at all.
it at all.
New York City Council member Inna Vernikov said she was disappointed. She said, tomorrow Donald Trump, this was before the meeting, tomorrow Donald Trump will school Zohran Mamdani. The public should be able to watch. After the meeting, a little different. It's a good day for the American people when two leaders of such diametrically opposed views can come together for the betterment of our city and find common ground. But we should never kosher a Marxist with a jihadist aligned views. Mamdani should have been given a spanking at the White House. Disappointed that instead he was legitimized.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
I mean,
there you go.
Many people, I'm not going to say who, were hoping that he might get arrested when he went to the meeting.
I did hear something of that on Friday.
And those people were wrong, huh?
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, instead they got along swimmingly.
Good.
They're best buds now, and everything's fine. Wow. Despite the professional atmosphere in the Oval Office, Mamdani made it clear in the days that followed he did not change his opinion of the president. Mamdani once said that if elected, he would be Donald Trump's worst nightmare, and I still think he's going to be that.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, he's made it pretty clear that the meeting didn't change anything in his mind. It changed Trump's mind.
He wants the money.
Yeah, he does.
Wants the money.
Yeah, and he's apparently going to get it.
All he wants is the money.
Apparently going to get it. You know, this response, that's something I've said, that calling him a fascist, that's something I've said in the past, and I say it today. Just the nerve, the unmitigated gall of this guy.
Sure, I've said those things in the past. Sure. I still believe those things.
I still believe it. Nothing changed. Okay. I mean, even Bill Maher, when he went to the White House and talked to the president, said decent things about him afterward. You know, said he changed his mind about Trump on certain issues, and it changed his perception of him a little bit. This guy has given not an inch, not a stinking inch, since the friendly meeting that he had.
And I will say, the Zohran Mamdani, the mayor-elect of New York City, was kind of like the icing on the cake for me last week, because we had this guy, and just a couple of days before, we have the state dinner for the Saudi Arabian prince.
Right.
The state dinner.
Yeah, right.
We've hauled out the horses and the carriages and the gold and the dinners and the love fest. We had the press conference with the prince, and we're yucking it up with the prince of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And then just a couple days later, we're
doing the same thing, essentially,
in the Oval, and it was like, what are we doing? And again, I can't play 8D chess, so maybe that's...
Maybe somebody could explain the 3D or 8D chess that's going on right now. 888-900-3393. I'd love to hear what the plan is here. What is the plan?
Me too.
If you think it was really nicely done, this is the way to go.
This is what's happening, and President Trump is doing the right thing. Oh, I would like to hear that.
Yeah. 888-900-3393. Because obviously we're too thick to be getting it.
I mean, I know I am, Pat. I'm not. I don't want to.
I can't. I'm not comprehending it. I'm not. So I think it's both of us. We're just too thick-skulled to be able to understand the incredibly complex workings.
And I did think about that this weekend. Like, okay, maybe I am. Maybe I legitimately am. Mm-hmm. And okay, fine. I want it to work, but.
And again, I don't have a problem with the friendliness. That's fine. You know, you don't have to treat each other like garbage. But that doesn't mean you come out and like everybody is saying, legitimize and normalize this socialist, at least, admitted socialist running New York City. And is he an Islamist? I don't know. He said some pretty Islamic type, Islamist type things, and he won't say anything bad about globalizing the Intifada.
Nope.
And
you get the impression that he doesn't really like the Jews.
Oh, It's a pretty strong impression. Yeah. You get a pretty strong impression he doesn't like the Jews. And he's a guy who threatened to have the prime minister of Israel arrested when he comes to New York. And he's going to come to New York for a UN get-together. Of course, he's going to come to New York in the next 4 years. So
that's going to be fascinating to watch.
That'll be an international incident.
It sure would.
If he really follows through. And he has said multiple
we follow
times
international law.
He's doing it.
Yeah, we follow international law.
Which has nothing to do with New York City, New York State, or the United States of America.
Correct.
We don't follow international law.
Correct.
We follow American law. We follow the U.S. Constitution. And anytime you hear somebody talk about international law in regard to the United States of America, that should be a massive red flag.
Should be.
But it's not anymore.
Should be.
It's not anymore because it's gotten to the point where we're really comfortable with it now, I guess. We're not, but many are. And that's why this guy was voted into office. Despite all the warnings, despite what everybody said about him, they didn't care. They did not care. So, won't it be wonderful when he has Benjamin Netanyahu arrested in New York City when he comes to the UN?
How does that happen? I mean,
I don't know.
Holy cow.
Jeez. I mean, would his security detail allow him to be arrested? Would President Trump allow him to be arrested?
No.
I don't think so. I think you'd have federal intervention there. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. When that day comes, how interesting will that be?
Oh, my gosh. That will... It'd be ugly.
Yeah, we just had an assembly, like the General Assembly and a Security Council meeting and all of that, and Netanyahu was there. Of course, Mamdani was not the mayor at the time.
Correct.
So, I don't know, once or twice a year, the guy's probably going to be in New York. He's going to have opportunity to really go through with it, unless Netanyahu takes it so seriously that he doesn't want to even come to New York City.
Which is possible.
Which is possible. Maybe he just doesn't come during his...
Which is possible. I mean, who wants to go to Rikers? No one.
Especially not the Prime Minister of Israel. I think he's fairly, opposed to that. I think he's a little too picky for that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, whatever.
I mean...
Okay, Mr. Ruler.
You're not enjoying American hospitality? Whatever. We try to roll out the red carpet all the way to
Rikers
Island.
All the way to Rikers for you.
And you're not accepting it. Despicable.
For sure it is.
Those dart Israelis. Man, you can never please them, can you? All right. Coming up, we do have the Fat Five to look into.
Awesome. Yeah.
But also, looks like we're a little bit closer to peace in Ukraine.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. That's what they're saying. They're saying that the European Union made some concessions that are very I guess the pro-Russian standpoint here, that might make it a little more enticing to Vladimir Putin. So they took the 28-point plan from President Trump, and then they offered some counter-proposals. One of them, that Putin and Russia would be allowed back into the G8. So that's huge. And they want to be part of the G8, yes. Obviously. And they've been excluded ever since the invasion. Also, it included a cap on the size of Ukraine's army and a commitment to elections that could see Volodymyr Zelensky removed from power.
Right. That also prohibits them from joining NATO, but they could join the EU.
Okay. I don't think Putin has a problem with the EU. He just has never wanted them to be a NATO country.
Right.
We told him a long time ago that would never happen.
Right.
So that's a concession they should make.
I did read there since 2022, more than 53,000 civilian casualties have been reported, including more than 14,000 killed. More than 10
This is civilians. Wow.
More than 10 million people had been displaced. Mm-hmm. And it says, this is what makes me think, I don't know that these numbers are right. Ukraine has received more than $400 billion in aid, including $118 billion from the U.S.
Oh, please.
We've given them a lot more than
Way more than that.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
asking for an explanation of President Trump with Zohran Mamdani over the weekend, and we'd love to talk. We'd love for you to talk us down, I guess. Not that we're ready to jump, but it's
no.
It's just
very frustrating.
Yeah,
very
legitimizing him, normalizing him, allowing him to continue to bash Trump in return, while you're not saying anything positive things about Zohran. I don't know. It's weird.
Really weird.
Whole thing's weird.
Really weird.
But Denise in Florida might have an explanation. Hey, Denise, welcome.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
So I was recently reading a Bible verse, Matthew 5:39. It says, "But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also." So this is something that I've discussed with my son in the past. It's like when someone hits you first, it makes them look bad. When someone insults you, it makes them look bad. And then if you retaliate in a more kind and gentler way, I guess you could say, without force, then you actually end up looking better in the outcome, in the long run, essentially. And so I think that Trump, after he was shot, I think he just turned a new leaf on his life.
Yeah, because he hasn't bashed anyone since then.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I know he has at times, but he's trying. He's being a better man. He's being the bigger man. I understand that Trump is rough around the edges. He's a New York business guy. You know what I mean? I'm from New York originally too, and we're rough. You know, we are not easy to deal with sometimes. But I think now it's after Charlie Kirk's assassination, we have got to look at the world from a different lens, from a more biblically based lens. And I think that's what he's trying to do here. He's trying to demonstrate that he can be the bigger guy, because Mamdani, I think he is not going to be a gentleman about this. I think he's going to pursue his Islamist, communist tactics in New York, and he's going to ruin that city. And then people are going to realize, oh my gosh, we made a bad mistake in electing this guy.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks, Denise. I mean, maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe.
Okay.
And I think he has tried to, change a little bit since the assassination attempt. I think that's true. But it's not his usual MO.
It is not.
To turn the other cheek.
No, it is not. Turn down the rhetoric. No, it is not.
Even after
he trolls
the assassination attempt, he hasn't really done that a lot.
He trolls with the best of them. There's no question. I mean, it's just he
enjoys that fight.
He likes to throw the match on the fire. I get it.
But
and I hope look.
Maybe.
And look, maybe part of my problem is that while this is going on, there's a lot of other Muslim-related issues happening around the country that are what's the word I'm looking for? Not good. And that's really, I have a real issue these days with that. And again, it's me. I'm not playing the 8D
just
chess, so.
An Islamophobe, right? The hater. I mean, we've talked many times lately about what's going on there. And, there are a lot of members of Islam who make it very clear what their goal is.
But they do.
And their goal is a caliphate, essentially.
Yes.
They don't say it that way, but that's their goal. And to make they told us, in every home is Islam. Islam in every home.
Yeah.
No. Say no to that.
But they make no bones about telling us that.
Yeah, they don't. So we've got to oppose that. Have to. I mean, if they want to practice Islam in their own home, that's fine. But you're not practicing it in mine.
But that's not what they're doing.
No, I know. You don't have a choice under their theology. You don't have a choice. You do, I guess. You can convert. You can pay the tax, or you can die.
And those other two happen, and then sooner or later, you die.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get the Fat Five now from Jeffy.
All right. Just like we were talking, you can't do anything anymore. A Missouri judge has lost his job for repeatedly making irrelevant Elvis Presley references during hearings. playing the music, swearing in, and even wearing an Elvis wig, along with other bizarre behavior on the bench. St. Charles County Circuit Judge Matthew Thornhill resigned on Friday after a disciplinary committee found he routinely sported the Elvis-style pompadour wig and aviator glasses along with his robe while making rulings around Halloween season, and he rocked the king costume, and he had he would let litigants and witnesses select how they would be sworn in prior to testifying. I mean, he would talk to them about he would throw in references to the date of birth and the death of Elvis Presley, and he also was found, and he did a few other things as well that they didn't like. They were. He failed to maintain order and decorum in the courtroom, according to the Missouri Commission on Retirement, Removal, and Discipline. So Thornhill ultimately agreed to a 6-month unpaid suspension, followed by a non-irrevocable resignation, and then he'll be banned from holding any future judicial offices in Missouri. So, like I said, can't do anything anymore. I just come after the man puts you down.
Yep, that's right. You can't be a free spirit anymore.
You can't. Even as a judge, you'd think he'd be able to
have a little fun in the courtroom. Yeah.
And that's what he said.
So it's wrong.
He was trying to bring a
dress
little
up as
levity.
Elvis?
He was trying to bring a little levity, and then of course now he's bent the knee and said, "Yeah, I probably
shouldn't have done that.
That was serious nature of court proceedings. I probably shouldn't have done that." You know?
Man, a little late though.
Yeah, way too late. And this is why you save stuff right here. 3 brothers in Northern California said their mom always insisted she had rare old comics somewhere, but nobody ever found them. And the brothers just assumed that it was a myth. After she passed, they finally began sorting through the house. And in a box stuffed with old newspaper clippings, they uncover Superman 1 in shockingly good condition. It ended up scoring the CGC 9.0 grade, making it the highest quality copy currently known to exist. Turns out, as a kid in Depression-era San Francisco, the mom and her older brother had scraped together spare change to buy a few comics, including Superman 1. They read them, boxed them up, and then it survived in the attic all this time. It just sold, Pat, just a few days ago.
All right.
How much would you give me for it? Superman 1.
I'll give you $100 for it.
$100? Mm-hmm. You're not getting this one.
I'm not.
No, you're not getting
for
this one.
$100.
$100.
That's a comic book. Come on. How much could it be?
Well, it would be $9.12 million.
Oh, my gosh.
Setting an all-time record for the comic.
How great is that for them?
Best attic find of all time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
$9 million. Mom saved the Superman. So that's a
nice.
I mean, we're sorry that we lost Mom.
Right.
But
this is going to take some of the pain away.
Ease up just a little bit for me. Yeah.
Was it in a cover? Or, like a plastic?
Yeah, no, it was just in a. I don't know. The story says it was just in the box.
How'd they keep it so nice?
I don't know. That's what made me think that maybe the story isn't quite right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was. Is a Superman 1 going to remain that good in a box with newspapers
that would be
in
what,
an attic?
60, 70 years old?
Yeah. I don't know that would hold
long
up,
time.
But
wow.
Doesn't matter. They had it. I don't know.
And now
unless they stole it, good for them.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, and we just got done talking about the king.
Yeah.
This Elvis Aaron Presley. I was tagged in this post over the weekend from Snarky McSnarkface, reminding me of the days that you don't get back. Entertainers keeping their political opinions to themselves.
Mr. Presley, what is your opinion of war protesters? And would you today refuse to be drafted?
Honey, I just seem to keep my own personal views about that to myself. Because I'm just an entertainer, and I'd rather not say.
You think other entertainers should also keep their views to themselves?
No, that's not what I said.
Good for him.
And I love seeing the king.
And he was conservative, right?
And
he was conservative.
That. Well,
he hung with Nixon.
I was just going to say that I know that he didn't have his opinions there at that press conference, but I'm not sure. It looks about the same time frame.
Yeah, it does.
When he went to the White House and got the badge to fight narcotics from President Nixon.
To fight narcotics. Nobody better than Elvis.
You watch your tone. You watch your tone.
Nobody better to fight narcotics.
You watch your tone,
than a
my
man
friend.
who knew narcotics.
He
enough. Knew him inside and out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mostly inside. He put him inside his body, but
he was out there fighting for the country. Pat.
He was out there battling.
The red, white, and blue. Don't you watch yourself right now.
Yeah, baby, give me another nanny shower. Put some methamphetamines in there. Yeah, baby.
So Jeff Bezos still trying to outdo Elon. Fresh off a completely successful second flight of its new mega rocket, Bezos' Blue Origin just revealed designs for an even larger version of the launch system. The new look, the new Glenn, will be even taller than the historic Saturn V rocket on par with SpaceX Starship. That right there is just the rendering of it. That appears, that we're ready to rock and roll, and I guess they're going to launch and land this. And they were talking about launching and landing it uncrewed on the moon. And I'm sure Bezos is pushing for that.
You can tell that's just a rendering because there's clouds in the sky and it's actually lifting off.
They
that would never happen.
Never
happen.
Never.
So
they're currently competing with SpaceX to help with NASA missions to the moon, and the company is clearly wanting to have those contracts, on top of SpaceX. And Jeff Bezos, I think the love affair with Lauren Sanchez Bezos may be over.
What?
I think it might be over. So
they
now
just got married.
Well, they've been together for quite some time now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the divorce was 2019. He was taking care of a little business with Lauren even before then.
Mm-hmm.
And then, been with her long enough because I see where he's also, he's Mr. Background Boss there at Blue Origin, right? And I know he stepped away from Amazon in 2021, and after that was a couple years after the divorce, so that was hot and heavy with Lauren then, right? I mean, they were hot and heavy then. And then he's announced that he's going to be backing this new AI startup called Project Prometheus. And they've raised, billions in funding. And he's going to take on duties of co-chief executive of this new venture. He's back to work. The love affair is over. It's over. They're done. He's tired. He's tired of traveling the world with her. Oh my gosh! And I don't blame you, Jeff. I mean, she's getting a little
long in the tooth.
Yeah. I mean, talk about three cuts to clown face, man. Holy cow. She's out of her way, man. I don't blame you. I got to work. I got Project Prometheus, man. Mark my words. Mark my words.
We'll see.
Mark my words.
He just spent $40-some million on his wedding. That would be silly. Come on.
That'd
be silly.
Peanuts.
It is to him, yeah.
$40 million?
It's like you and me spending $4.
Yes. I mean, that was him just going, just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want, okay? That's the Fat Five. Good time to become a subscriber to Blaze TV. Not only will you get our Blaze TV exclusives, you'll have access to all the other shows on the network. Most importantly, this one. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. blazetv.com/Pat. Get $20 off an annual subscription today. blazetv.com/Pat.
Works out to about $8 a month. It's an incredible deal. Let's go to Jan in Illinois. Jan, welcome to the Blaze. Hi.
Thanks. Hey, I just want to offer you a small ray of hope here this morning.
Please do. Okay. We could use it.
Yeah. We know Trump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We know that he does crazy things. He says crazy things.
Yeah.
And then, he uses it to his advantage, all right? So he knows who Mamdani is. I think Trump has more power in his little finger than Mamdani has, whatever. Also, I saw a video, apparently by Elon Musk, that explained the whole situation. Now, it looked like him, sounded like him. I don't know if it was. If you can find it, it was very encouraging, kind of like, we're going to take off the boxing gloves here. We're going to see what we can do. But I know Trump's got him.
Okay.
He's not going to abandon the United States.
Oh, I don't think he's going to abandon the United States. Appreciate that, Jen. But I don't want to see this guy legitimized.
Yeah, don't.
You know, we don't want to make people okay with socialists in office in America. You don't want to whitewash that and say, yeah, you know what? Well, let's encourage that now. This guy's okay. He's got the Trump stamp of approval.
Right.
I don't
and
want
he
that
pretty
to
much
happen.
got that.
Kind of did.
He got that.
Yeah, he kind of did. Jason in Washington, welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
You are Jason. You're what's going on this morning.
That's what I love. That's what I love to hear. So
yeah.
I think that Trump knows it's going to fail, and he wants to come out looking like, hey, he's going to give him the rope he needs to hang himself with, and when it does fail, and Trump has to come in hard and crack down and bail it out, he can say, look, I tried in the beginning. We started on a very positive note. Clearly, communism doesn't work, and we had to end up rescuing him in the long run. So this way he comes out looking like a peach because he tried, and when it ultimately fails, he can be the savior when he comes in and fix it.
Okay. So you do think this is a calculated move on President Trump's part?
I think just about everything he does is calculated.
Yeah. I think that's probably safe to say. Okay. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jason. I mean, maybe
I buy that.
Maybe.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it.
I do too. I want to believe it.
I do too. Thank you, Jason.
Make it so.
You know what, Jason? We believe you.
Yeah, he spoke comfort to us, and I'm all about that this morning. Is it Scotia?
That is me.
Oh,
all right, nice.
Hi. A lot of times that's our phone person not spelling things right. But hi,
there's
Scotia.
a keyboard issue in the other room.
Go ahead.
I've got two real quick expressions I want to give you about this Mamdani situation. One is the old political saying of wagging the dog, and that's exactly what I think is going on with Trump and Mamdani. And the other is the famous classic, hold your friends close, but keep your enemies closer.
Okay.
I think both of those apply really strongly to whatever little game they're playing down there at the White House. Because that's the only way I can wrangle out of it. That's the only thing I can think of. So.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scotia. Last two calls, pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know that it turned me around all the way, but it definitely turned me around.
No, but they're viable.
Yeah, they are. For sure.
They are. For sure viable.
Yeah, they are.
All right. 888-900-3393 with your thoughts. Coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Get to your calls on what you think is going on with President Trump and Zohran Mamdani in a second. First, let me tell you about Chef IQ. What if this holiday you could have it all? No stress. You find gifts everybody loves, and your holiday food wows people. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? That's what you get with Chef IQ Sense. The wireless cooking thermometer that does all the guesswork, takes all of it out of the cooking. And right now, it's also 30% off during their Black Friday sale. It's really easy. You just put the sensor in, you tell the app what you're cooking, whether it's turkey, chicken, prime rib, whatever you're making, and Chef IQ does the rest. It tells you when to flip, when it's done, and even how long to let it rest. Your food comes out perfectly cooked every time. We all have those hard to shop for people, dad, mom, your brother-in-law. This is the gift that surprises everyone. It's smart, it's useful, and it makes cooking fun again. Whether you're a grill king or just learning to cook, get all your shopping done and make this holiday your best yet. During Chef IQ's Black Friday sale, go to chefiq.com, use the promo code PAT, and get 30% off. That's chefiq.com, promo code PAT. Mitch in Nevada, welcome to the Blaze. Hey.
Yes, talking to about this Mamdani and Trump, but I noticed about Trump, he's always so friendly with the communists, He likes Xi Jinping, calls him a real close friend. Then he wants to be friends with Kim Jong-un. And also, his Trump organization, they want to build a resort with the communist leader, Nam Tu of Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other hand, he's calling Marjorie Taylor Greene, who was one of his most staunch supporters in Congress, a traitor.
Well, had been one of his staunchest supporters.
Mm-hmm.
She had been.
Not so much now.
Not so much. I mean, she's leaving, right? I mean, this weekend
she's
she
resigning.
announced.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Appreciate the call, Mitch.
Absolutely, you're right on the point of he does say nice things about the communist leaders,
Xi Jinping, Kim Jong-un,
and we let that pass because it's just we figured out that's just Trump.
It's part of the negotiating process,
and maybe we should do that with Zamboni as well.
Yeah, maybe that's the key to it all, right there.
Okay,
that's another thing though. MTG is resigning.
Yeah,
her last day is this coming January.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the 1st or is it the 5th?
Yeah.
Okay. So as of January 5th, MTG will no longer be in Congress. She's getting out. Interesting. And she cites, I guess, her dispute with Trump. She's just had enough, supposedly. Isn't that interesting?
Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting. She said last week she was getting, she was concerned about the threats she was getting and all that. I think, personally, just me.
Yeah, just you. This is just Jeff Fisher talking.
Jeff Fisher chewing the fat.
Okay.
We're just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
She's going to be on The View very soon.
Okay.
The new season of The View. She's going to be the conservative face on The View.
Maybe.
I mean, she went out of her way to go on that show not too long ago, and she was good.
Yeah.
She was good on it.
Yeah.
And especially with those other hags on that show.
But now that she's turned on Trump, she'd be perfect for them. Oh, my gosh, they'd love her.
Yes.
It'd be a Liz Cheney situation.
And better than Liz.
Liz.
Yeah, she's a lot better than Liz.
That would not surprise me if she turns up on The View. You're probably right.
That's a good gig
she's
for
cashing
her, man.
in and getting a big paycheck.
Yeah.
After her little involvement in the government. She's only been there for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like 2021 or something she was elected.
She got pissed. Trump wouldn't let her run for Senate.
Right.
She'll just say, hey, the polling's bad.
Yep. And I'm not going to support you for it.
Yeah.
So
You stay where you're at.
Yeah. And she's not going to. All right. Whatever. Also, speaking of people getting threats, Candace Owens claims that Emmanuel Macron sent French and Israeli-linked hit squads to assassinate her.
I know.
Israeli involvement is at the center of a new allegation by Candace Owens, who claimed in a Saturday post on X or Twitter that French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte ordered and funded an assassination plot against her. In a lengthy message labeled urgent, she wrote 2 days ago she was contacted by what she described as a high-ranking employee of the French government who allegedly warned her that the Macrons had executed upon and paid for my assassination. Wow.
I know.
You know what? Me too. But it's the government of Manawaniarawa that's trying to kill me. They have, I understand from...
I missed that post this weekend.
From people close to the source that they're pissed that I'm pronouncing their name properly. And they want to put a stop to it. So Manawaniarawa is trying to assassinate me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not to take anything away from Candace and her threat.
It seems like you are.
Not. Do you believe that Emmanuel Macron has hired assassins to kill Candace Owens?
You know what? Yes.
Do you?
You know what? Yes. That's what she says. That's what she says.
That's what she says.
That's right.
You're right. You're right. And I shouldn't take it lightly because, man, if anything did happen, I would feel horrid. But,
Correct.
But
and I would feel bad if Managua, Nicaragua took you out too.
Would you feel bad?
Yeah, I would.
Thank you.
I would. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That makes me feel better about it. So at least somebody will be sad.
Yeah, I would.
If Managua, Nicaragua takes me out.
He told us.
And then 2 days later, he's dead.
Yeah, the next thing he's done. But,
who knew?
Should have
listened
paid
to
more
him.
attention.
Should have paid attention. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I just think there's a problem there. And it's sad.
And she's tying it in with the death of Charlie Kirk, too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 888-900-3393. Let's go to Russ in Nebraska. Hey, Russ. Welcome.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good.
Okay.
Hey, Jeffy, you're looking good. You lose some weight?
Oh, man. I can't stop losing weight, my friend. I'm trying. You work hard. You work out. Everything in moderation. It's all good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, but I think you found it back.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's funny. I
see what he did there.
Did there?
Yeah. See what he did?
Yeah. I did. Yeah.
He did.
No, you are looking good.
Don't even start with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trump, when he always talked to these guys at first, how he always built them up like little rocket man and stuff.
Yeah.
He always praised them at first, and even China Z. But after they made him mad, that's when he really tore into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just part of the process, you think?
I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so. I think he knows what he's doing. He's usually a step ahead or two of them guys.
Yeah. I hope you're right.
I do, too.
Thanks, Russ. Let's see. Is it Demii in Texas?
Yes.
Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you. I'm so excited to get through and talk to you guys. I have words of comfort.
Okay, good.
Okay. So when I first saw this thing with President Trump and Zohran, of course, I, as a Republican, was like, oh, my God, what is going on here? But we know our president, right?
Yes.
And he is smart as shit.
Yeah.
And he is always playing the game. I don't think that he went up there on that interview without a plan.
Okay.
The interview's the plan. It's part of the plan. And he's going along with all these people. Yes, he's playing nice. And then when they do something stupid, he is going to rip into them and destroy them.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that's the
good.
case. And that's, look, that's what we've heard from a couple people as well. And I like that. I like that a lot. Although, now I will say this. New York is going to pay a price for that coming true. I don't know that I like that, but there's nothing you can do about that now because he's mayor-elect and he's going to take office. So, yes, you have to deal with him. And he needs the money coming from the federal government.
Yeah.
And Trump appeared to say that he was going to help him out. He said, we'll help him out. And so some, if not all, of the money that he needs is going to come in. And so that means that what we talked about before is that in the beginning, I think it'll look like things are working swimmingly for a little bit because he's going to have an influx of money.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to believe and we're going in one direction. And then you're going to realize, wait, all that stuff really isn't free. We're raising taxes on all these people, or they can't raise taxes on all these people, so the money won't come in. And those particular projects that are free now, I mean, yeah, they're free, but there's nothing there for you. I mean, New York's going to pay a price for that. It's not going to be pretty. And okay, so Trump comes to the rescue. Hope it's not too late.
Yep.
Hope it's not too late.
Yep. Also, I don't want the federal government to rescue New York. I don't want the federal government to rescue any city or entity, frankly. You're on your own. You voted for this. And you're going to have to because New York can't be allowed to fail, right?
Right.
So we're going to have to, but the rest of us are going to pay for their mistake that we begged them not to make. We begged and pleaded with them not to do this, and they did it anyway. So you'd like them to stew in their own juice
you
now.
Would. You're right.
Sorry, you guys got into this mess with your own decision. Now you got to pay for it. Except that's not the way it's going to be.
No, it's not.
We will all pay for it in the long run, which sucks. Let's go to Laurie in New Mexico. Hey, Laurie, welcome.
Good morning. I don't care how your day is going so far.
Good.
So, anyway, good morning, guys. So I was watching that actually live. I so wanted Tom Homan and Kristi Noem on the other side of Trump in that office. That would have been the biggest baller move.
It would have been great.
To have him standing there. That would have been so great. Like, I honestly don't know what's going on. I don't.
Yeah.
So, talk me off a ledge. No, Jeff, you just can't stand on a ledge because my fall and, the ledge.
That's a good safety tip. Don't ever walk out on the ledge. Yeah.
Don't ever walk on the ledge, Jeff. Yeah, I worry about you. You are looking a little bit thinner, but you are looking very, very pale.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. That might be the lighting. We don't have the greatest lighting in here, but thanks, Laurie.
It's okay. I try to get a little sun as best I can.
You're in a different place today, so I guess everybody's noticing that you look different.
I sat here for two reasons, and one is because I actually have control of the microphone here,
which is nice.
And the second reason didn't happen, so I could have just stayed over there.
What was the second reason?
Oh, Keith, what happened?
I didn't even do it.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't happen.
Yeah. So
there was no point.
I didn't realize you sat there specifically for me to make the
microphone
observation that, Keith, you're looking a little puffy this morning.
I got none of it.
I thought, okay, we've been down that road too many times.
Yeah. Look, whatever.
Even though it's one of my favorite bits of all time. For you, I sacrificed it. And then I realize you're now disappointed for doing so. Tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow.
I was sitting over there.
All right. Got some breaking news here for you. Beam's cyber sale is open for early access right now for you. And it's their best offer of the year, but only for a little short while here. Right now, you can get up to 50% off. And with my code, PAT, you can get Beam's Dream Powder for just $32.50. That breaks down to only $1.08 per night for the best sleep of your life. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Use my promo code Pat, and don't miss out. This is the lowest price Dream has ever been sold anywhere, and will likely sell out really quickly. Dream is packed with ingredients your body actually needs to sleep: reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and even melatonin. But dosed intelligently, not like the drugstore garbage that knocks you out and leaves you groggy. Here's what happens. You fall asleep, you stay asleep longer, and you wake up sharp, focused, and ready to face the day. That's never been more important than right now. So go to shopbeam.com/Pat, use the promo code Pat, and get up to 50% off during Beam's cyber sale. You can get Beam for just $32.50 right now. Here's the catch. It's only available at this price until it sells out. So really, think about it. How much would you pay for a truly great night of sleep? With Beam's cyber price, it's just $1.08 per night. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat and try Beam today. That's shopbeam, shopbeam.com/Pat.
Follow Pat on X @PatUnleashed. Pat Gray Unleashed returns after this.
Welcome. We're going to share an unbelievable story from Florida coming up in a few minutes. Oh, my gosh. I just can't believe it.
And this is one of the stories that I mentioned earlier, that, this was going on at the same time that I'm having to sit through the whole Zohran Mamdani, next to President Trump. It's just...
Yeah.
It's a little much for me.
So it just adds to everything.
It does.
So
it does.
Get into that in a few minutes. Let's go to Roger in Tennessee. Hey, Roger, welcome.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, I was calling about, you talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, why she didn't resign now and waited to the 5th. I mean, because January 3rd, she's vested for her money that she gets every year, and she's vested free health care.
I don't blame her there. She's been working. I don't blame her. She deserves to be paid for her services.
Jeffy doesn't. She should be paid for the rest of her life, right?
I did not say
by
that.
the American taxpayer.
She should be paid for her services.
Okay.
But I was wondering why Trump called her a traitor a while back, and then Friday I heard. I wonder if you guys heard Friday that George Bush. He's not a big Trump fan and not a MAGA fan, and he wanted to bring the old Republican Party back, and he's courting Ted Cruz to be his candidate. And why would Marjorie Taylor Greene be a perfect running mate for Cruz?
Oh wow, I don't think Ted Cruz would go along with that.
No.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Roger. Ted Cruz is way too smart for that. No way would he pick Marjorie Taylor Greene. There's no chance of that happening. And would Ted Cruz be George W. Bush's pick for? I did read last week that he is working behind the scenes to try to establish a candidate who is the anti-Trump candidate. Like they don't like Trump.
Well,
the whole Bush family,
right? I mean, they were there at the Cheney funeral, all glad handing with everybody.
Yeah,
so that doesn't surprise
me. And by the
way,
Trump and J.D. Vance were not invited.
Correct.
To that get together, which I'm sure broke their hearts. But right. It's no secret that the Bush family and the Trump family don't get along.
Right.
So they do not see eye to eye politically, and I think Bush is angling to try to change the Republican Party back in his image, not in Trump's.
Good luck.
Will that happen? I don't think so, but we'll see. Yeah, he's going to try. And I don't think that Ted Cruz would even be the candidate for that because he's way more conservative than George W. Bush is. The Cruz doesn't fit the Bush mold, I don't think.
Ted Cruz needs to remain senator in the great state of Texas. That would be
great.
Period.
Frankly, he's great. He's a great senator from the great state of Texas.
I know that you say things during campaigns, which were said.
We heard that somewhere.
Were said by
yes, by people.
And
Ted's never. Frankly, I will say this: Ted has never recovered from the brutal beating.
Right,
I gave him.
He hasn't. I mean,
back in 2016.
I guess you could make the case that he has,
but he hasn't. We know he hasn't. He has not recovered. And
I don't think you can make the case that he has.
And until he recovers, he can't run for president. Frankly,
I know. Right? I will say this: I believe he's recovered enough. He's still senator.
Yeah,
he's still became senator again. He's got his little podcast thing going.
Yeah,
which is all good. And he's doing his and he's fighting for Texas. But you are right. He has not recovered enough to run for president.
No, he has not.
No,
he has not. So don't do it, Ted. We need you as U.S. Senator from Texas.
And then we've got Jasmine Crockett saying that she's probably going to run for Senate.
Oh my gosh!
Now she hasn't
against
come out.
Ted or against
I don't know. I think this clip. Play this clip. Number cut 7, and I think she mentions Cornyn. She doesn't mention Cruz.
I am still thinking about running. We did get our polling back, so we are moving on to the next phase to determine whether or not this is would make sense in the moment, and if the infrastructure can be built out in the way that I see it being necessary to actually be able to win, as well as we are continuing to look at the polling on the other side. Listen, they are in a civil war right now on the Republican side as it relates to who will become their nominee. John Cornyn has served the state of Texas for decades at this point in time in some capacity.
He has.
And
You're
right now,
about that,
I don't know if he's MAGA enough to make it through his primary.
What?
But we are evaluating all.
He has voted with Donald Trump 99% of the time. How dare you say he's not MAGA enough?
If you live in this area, you have seen nothing but John Cornyn ads
saying how he is one with President Trump.
He makes it appear. which has not happened, by the way, that Donald Trump endorses him.
Right, and he does not. He doesn't.
He is adjacent to everything he's done is adjacant to Trump. Trump, but it's
he is almost a clone of Donald Trump.
I mean, John Cornyn saved the border, and brought Trump along.
Oh, he begged Trump to join him in that effort. Begged him. If you're to watch the commercials, that's what they make it seem like.
Sure does.
And then they show these scenes of John Cornyn on an ATV near the border, apparently.
You don't see Trump on an ATV. I'll tell you that. You don't see Trump doing that.
I'm going to find you, nasty illegals. I'm coming for you.
I'm John Cornyn.
It is pathetic.
Yeah.
This guy is so far from conservatism after 25 years in office. It's
because we heard
sad.
last week that she may run against Cruz, right? But that's not the way this.
No, it sounds like she's going against the winner of Cornyn and Ken Paxton.
Yeah,
which it might be Ken Paxton actually, because Paxton has led the whole time. Although because he's doing this incredible, he is everywhere.
He sure is.
Everywhere.
He sure is.
And it's made a difference. Paxton was 20 points ahead. Last I saw, he was like 1 point ahead. So I don't know if it's the ads making a difference.
But the ads are definitely work. Whatever amount of money.
Paxton's got some issues of his own.
Whatever amount of money Cornyn has, he's using it.
Yeah, yes, he is.
And I see him on making the rounds through my social media platforms. All of it. And we see him all the time on...
And he controls this set of cash, right? The disbursement of the set of campaign cash. Yeah. So he's got unlimited funds.
Are we putting a little over for me?
A little bit.
For me.
A little bit more.
A little more.
And now a little more than that. I need just a bit more than that.
I need some internet streaming ads. Bring a little bit more.
You know, I voted with Trump 99%. Give me more of it. Okay.
I mean, I'm still chewing on dust from the border. Down there on my ATV, okay?
Man. All right, we got much more coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right, we've been talking about the President Trump Zohran Mamdani meeting, which apparently went really nicely for President Trump anyway. Mamdani is saying all the same things that he said before the meeting. He's saying still.
Yeah. I've said a lot of things in the past, and I still believe those.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, direct quote from him. Direct quote.
All right, great.
Yeah, so the fascist, despot, all of that, the threat to democracy, blah, 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 all that still holds true.
Still believes
in
it.
the mind of Zohran Mamdani. So,
and look, I get it. Trump needs to play nice, and hopefully he thinks that he's not. I hope he does well, and when he doesn't, I can come in and say, "What an idiot you are," and I can fix it.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I hope that's what's going on. I really do.
Me too.
Although, in the meantime, has it not legitimized, no matter what his goal is,
yes,
has it not legitimized this communist in office?
Yes,
I don't
it
like
has.
That part I can't get past. I really can't get past that. Maybe it's a brilliant move on his part, but man, just to legitimize this Marxist in the mayoral seat in New York City, it doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But
no, it doesn't.
Maybe it's just me.
No, it doesn't.
Me and Jeffy, we're the only ones. Been pretty unanimous so far this morning.
I know.
Jeff in California, welcome.
Hey, how you doing, Pat?
Good.
Hey, I just wanted to, unlike that caller from New Mexico, I do know what the hell's going on. I'm off the Trump train. My wife's still going to be the conductor, but no longer.
Really? Is it because of this weekend, or was it something else?
It was the Zohran Mamdani meeting.
Yeah, okay.
That just hurt my feelings to watch that happen.
I know.
I'm a little over 60, like both of you two, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jeffy's a lot over 60, but that's okay. Go ahead.
I figured out how conservative I really am. I watched that, and I'm retired, ex-military. My wife works for OSHA. We've got a home in Northern California and in Tinley Park, Illinois. two of the worst states you could actually possibly live in.
Mm-hmm.
But as times go, as we get a little bit older, I guess I am getting a little bit more conservative. But no longer am I going to support Trump financially. Obviously, I'll never forget what happened with the FBI, and I do believe the assassination attempts on his life were probably conducted from within the government. I know that might sound a little bit crazy, but it's the same as I do believe the 2020 election was rigged also.
Yeah.
Anyway, and, you know, a couple other things that you guys were speaking about, the Candace Owens thing. You know, I used to really enjoy listening to her.
I know, me too.
Like ever since her pregnancy, after that, she sounds a little bit crazy to me. But
wow,
that's a whole other story.
Wow,
MTG,
it's putting it very nice.
Jeff, holy cow!
My last point, Pat, I'd like to make that MTG thing. I really do believe that lady right there actually sort of had to go anyway. So it's all going to work out.
Yeah,
it's all going to work out.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Some good points. I mean, yeah, it's.
He does make some good points.
He does.
He does.
Yeah, he really does.
I mean, all women after pregnancy. Am I right? Who's with me?
I'm not gonna.
Who's with me?
Not me. Tell you that. The opposite of with you.
Right?
I'm against you on that one.
All right.
Kim in Pennsylvania, welcome.
Hi, thank you for taking my call. I have to disagree with Jeff from California.
Okay.
I looked at Trump before the election. What did he say about Mamdani? He said, don't vote for him. He was totally against it. However, he won with Trump's, not endorsement. He won. Now Trump has to appease all the people that voted for him. A lot of people voted for him. So if he comes out bashing him, he's going to bash all those folks. So he's going to play nice and try to win them over. Let him fail, come in, do whatever he needs to do. That's my point on that. Also on the name calling. Trump just spoke out and he said, I've been called worse. I think it's Trump's banner. That's what he does. He calls names. People call him names. He lets it go. Sticks and stones, right?
That's what he said.
And then on the MTG, as far as that, I think she is not MAGA. She was all in for herself. Trump hurt her, and now it's vengeance. So she just hurt him because now we lost the vote, and she got her pension, and she's good. And so I really think it was all about her.
Very well could be. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. Let's go to TJ in California. TJ, welcome to the Blaze.
Thank you. I know y'all are good, so I'm not going to ask that question. But hey, welcome to the People's Republic of Gruesome Newsom and Pelosi.
Yeah, she's leaving. They're both leaving, though.
Oh yeah, they're coming back here. Thank you very much. You keep me out there in Washington. I appreciate it. But anyway, the movie Escape from New York was supposed to stay a movie, not be a reality. What's going on, man?
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a little too close to home, isn't it? They're a little too close to reality. Thanks, TJ. Charlie in Wisconsin, you're on the Blaze. Hi. Yep. Okay. Let's go to Linda in Michigan then. Hey, Linda.
Yes, my idea is the next presidential election would be to have J.D. Vance for president and Erica Kirk with him for vice president. And with all our followers, I think that, that would be a slam dunk.
I don't think that'll happen. Appreciate the call, Linda. I mean, we all love Erica Kirk and wish her well, but I don't think she's quite ready for that leap.
No, I don't think so either. I don't know. I haven't sat down and spoken to Erica, but I'm pretty sure she's not ready for that life. At all. Now, if JD were to run, I'm sure that she would endorse him, which would help.
Sure,
which would help.
I think it'd be like JD and Marco. It'd be a ticket like that. Marco Rubio with JD Vance. That'd be hard to beat. That'd be a ticket that's hard to beat. Those are both really good candidates.
No Ron DeSantis?
No, I mean, not in that ticket, but I certainly would vote for Ron DeSantis for president. Absolutely.
People are asking him to step into what happened in Tampa Bay at USF over the weekend.
What happened in Tampa Bay at USF?
People were taunting, three guys were taunting Muslims as they prayed on the top of a parking garage.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
And
don't say that. They got taunted?
Yeah, they were taunted as they were praying on top.
While they prayed.
Yeah, on top
they
of
weren't
a
beaten.
parking garage.
They weren't beaten or robbed.
They were not. They
weren't tortured or kidnapped.
They were not.
They were taunted.
They were also walked. The guys that were doing the taunting walked close to the Muslims' heads while they entered the bowing position, and that was close enough where they had fear that they were going to stomp on their heads. They didn't.
They didn't do that.
But they feared that.
But okay.
Then,
so are we convicting people on what others feared now?
Well,
I guess so.
We're charging them.
Okay, good.
I'll tell you that.
We are charging them.
We're charging them. And one of the things that they were doing as they were taunting these Muslim men praying, they had bacon with them.
Oh no. They had bacon. They had no.
You can't have
And of course, bacon kills, right?
Bacon does kill.
Bacon kills.
Of course, they can't have bacon. That's why it's so terrible.
They don't like bacon or whatever. They probably never tried it because it's delicious.
Prior to the men being charged, we had one of the victims speak at a press conference.
Oh, wow.
How
really?
horrible it was.
Okay. Let's hear him.
After the prayer ended, we look up to see them taunting us in our faces with bacon.
Oh, no. Oh, he's going to cry. Oh, he's crying about the bacon. Oh, gosh. You hate to see that. Oh, people reaching out. You hate to see it. I mean, you don't hate to see him reaching out.
I had to relive the whole thing again.
He had to relive the bacon incident all over again. No.
Come on.
Don't say that.
Come on.
Come on, what? He had to relive the bacon situation.
Thankfully, they're being charged. The three men who taunted them. Now they face a felony count.
So is it illegal to show a Muslim bacon? I mean, you don't slap him with it. You didn't hit him with it. You didn't jam it down his throat.
Nope.
It's illegal to show a Muslim bacon
and say,
"Come on,
get out of here!" Jesus rules. And walk close to them.
Tell me they didn't say "get out of here."
Yeah,
oh no, they didn't say that.
They taunted them
with words like "get out of here." Oh no!
So
why aren't these people in prison right now?
They're being charged.
Now.
They face a felony count of disturbing schools and religious assemblies under Florida's hate crime enhancement statute.
Holy cow!
Along with misdemeanor charges of disorderly conduct and disrupting a school or lawful assembly.
Let me ask you this:
so they were praying on top of a parking garage.
Yeah, where did the guys get the bacon on top of the parking garage? Did they just have lunch up there or something?
I don't know.
And they took it out of their burger and look at this.
I didn't know the top of a parking garage was a mosque now, but apparently it is.
Yeah, apparently it is.
Apparently it is. There were people reaching out online anyway, hoping that Governor DeSantis would step in and say,
"Come on,
what are we doing?
Come on now."
But
I mean, that's not nice, certainly. But is it a crime? A hate crime?
Apparently, these individuals call themselves warriors for Christ that were approaching the student worshipers.
Honestly, I will say that doesn't seem very Christ-like for these warriors. For him, maybe you don't do that if you're warriors.
At one
Christ.
point, this may turn you.
Okay.
Go to them charge. At one point, one man said, "You don't have a bomb on you, do you?"
Oh, wow. Now you've gone too far. Now you've accused them.
That's what I'm saying.
You've accused them just because they're Muslims.
While he was eating bacon, he said that.
Wow, that's not right. That's just not nice. It's not nice, but again, is it chargeable? Let me ask you this. Are there no hate crimes in Ohio? Is F the Mormons not taunting, I don't know, Mormons?
Making a mockery of someone's culture?
Yeah, somebody's religion? I mean, if we were as sensitive as these three Muslims, good gosh, we could charge a lot of different people with a lot of different hate crimes. I mean, this happens to us in almost every stadium in the country. Come on. Showed him bacon. Stop it. Come on.
Get out of here.
And they did say get out of here. It's not nice. It's not nice.
We did, and apparently they had a thought in their head: do we break the prayer? Do we end the prayer to address whatever is going on? But they didn't, and so the prayer continued on.
All right. Good. Okay. Well, it was prayer time, right? Five times a day.
When the worshipers finished, they said the men zoomed in their cameras and hurled more insults.
Oh no! Like what?
So
was it worse than "get out of here"? I hope not.
Oh no!
I hope not. Because those poor people. Did ambulances show up to take them away, or they take them to the emergency room because their feelings were hurt so badly?
It doesn't say that.
I mean, their feelings were, it sounds like, in critical condition after this assault.
Their feelings were in critical condition.
Wow.
I mean, everybody is, of course.
Look at him. Look at him. He's crying. He had to relive it again. He's crying. Oh, no. You hate to see it, don't you?
You do.
You do.
You do hate to see it.
You really do.
You do hate to see it.
You really do.
You do hate to see it.
I don't know where the three guys, though, the Warriors, where'd they get the bacon? Again.
Why you can get bacon anywhere.
Do they pray up there a lot? And so
probably.
Thought, hey, the next time they go up there, we're going to bring some bacon.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure that's the case, that they use that top of that parking garage to pray often.
Was this on the South Florida campus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it was, because they were the ones that the South USF security issued them a trespass warrant in the very beginning. Like, get out of here. I think they said to the Christ Warriors, get out of here, and you can't come back.
Oh wow!
And they issued them a trespass warrant.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right,
we got that.
So there's that.
And now they've been charged.
So they were told to get out of there.
They were. They were told to get out.
They told the Muslims.
Right.
Did they like it?
Right.
I bet not.
I bet not.
Okay. Well, something you will like. It's Thanksgiving coming up this week, and that means Black Friday is just around the corner, and Kexi is about to drop our biggest deals of the entire year with the thick, gooey, absolutely ridiculous cookies everybody talks about. And Black Friday is the moment you want to stock up, because the deals you'll see on Friday are the best you're going to get all year long. So here's what you should do. Go to Kexi.com, Kexi.com. Get ready by signing up for our email and texts so you're the first to know when the deals go live. And in addition to our standard sale, our new holiday cookies will also be available to purchase. So don't wait, don't guess, don't think, I'll check it out later. Go to Kexi.com, get on the list, and be ready for the Black Friday sales to start on Black Friday. We got this review from Anne, who said, I can honestly say I have never tasted any cookie as amazing as these cookies. And you're only saying that because it's true.
It's true.
In my opinion, you will not be disappointed in any cookie you choose. My opinion also. I ordered a variety, and the ones I've tasted so far are delicious. Thank you, Ann. Appreciate that. So once again, it's Kexi.com. Got the big sale coming this week on Friday. Go sign up now for the email reminder. Biggest sale of the year. New holiday boxes. We got the Christmas box, which you're going to love, and it comes with Christmas cards inside, so don't miss out. It's Kexi, Kexi.com.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
You know what we do need to stop, though, is the conservative civil war.
That's for sure.
Say it again. We need to stop the conservative civil war. This Ben Shapiro versus Tucker Carlson thing with Megyn trying to mediate kind of that dispute. Nick Fuentes is now super pissed at Tucker for calling him an anti-Semite. Where did you get that?
He didn't do that on the show.
No, that's right. He didn't do that during the interview, and that is true.
That's what our problem was.
Yeah,
Nick.
Right. But it would be nice if we turn our ire to the left end the communists and the socialists trying to take over this country.
There's an idea.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Not rip each other apart. In the meantime, though, RFK Jr. is being accused of creepy poetry.
I tell you what, if waving bacon in front of someone's face is a crime, so is creepy poetry.
I think the creepy poetry might be an even bigger
I don't
crime.
know. If you're in love, you can't do anything about that. You can't stop.
Is that
love.
right?
Yeah,
You can't.
You can't stop
love.
your feelings.
You
and
can't stop
And you
love.
start creating, and you write something
Right.
down. You go, "Oh, this is perfect for her."
Should you show it to your wife first before you send it to your girlfriend, or
Maybe
not?
not.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe you just
All right.
send it to the girlfriend.
Because it
without
seems like
any-
your wife might have a good, I don't know, feel for whether or not the poetry is really working. But no, you're saying no.
Probably not.
So okay.
Yeah, probably
I don't
not.
think he did that.
Yeah.
So he did the right thing.
You kind of just do it yourself. Yeah, you just send it yourself.
Yeah, and that's what he did.
My gosh, you ask these questions like you've never done this before.
Really? Is that what it
Holy
seems
cow.
like? Huh.
Embarrassing.
RFK Jr., who also denied that he took a bite out of a barbecued dog on a trip to South Korea in 2010, has now been accused of writing explicit poetry to his alleged lover, Olivia Nuzzi, who's 32. So, gosh, back in... When did this happen? Like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, well, during
or
his,
no, it just
during
happened
his campaign.
recently. Yeah,
His campaign, yeah.
So it's only been a couple of years.
Yeah.
But there's a serious age difference. But like you said, you can't stop love.
Thank you.
You can't stop it.
Thank
And
you.
it knows no age limit.
And plus, RFK is in her wheelhouse. She had the other congressman that she was dating before RFK, and that was after.
There was Ryan Lizza, the other journalist.
That's her boyfriend.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
her
that was her and her fiance at one point.
But there was also
the Sanborn. Is that his name?
Stanford.
Stanford.
Yeah,
Stanford. She was with him, and that was after Keith Olbermann. Right. So she's got a type.
Olbermann.
And I don't know. I honestly don't know how old Lizza is or how old.
I don't know, but they're
her
older.
type is this older business
point.
guy. Yeah,
it's a good point. So RFK, these were released from Ryan Lizza, who is her former fiance.
Okay, right.
And he's a little upset, and apparently he found these, and so now he's sharing them to show.
He's upset that he didn't write them.
Yeah, he's very upset. I think on a number of levels. But he says that he can only release this one because the others are too dirty.
Oh, man, would I like to read those.
This is a bit suggestive. He's in
love.
He wrote to Olivia. This is from RFK Jr., supposedly. I mean to squeeze your cheeks, to force your mouth open. I am a river. You are my canyon. I mean to flow through you. I mean to subdue and tame you, my love. Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, man, is that it?
How do you not
I
just
want more.
Melt?
That's the way she felt.
How do you not just melt?
I know.
Wow, that's my love language. You just hit me where I live right there. This is so embarrassing for him.
My river.
Oh,
or I am your river.
No.
I want to flow.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what-
the canyon. He's
Right,
the river.
right.
Yeah, yeah. I am rubber. You are glue. What bounces off me sticks to you. That's
is
my
awesome.
form of
like I said,
poetry.
when you're hot and heavy in the middle of an affair.
Yeah, you can't
like
control
that,
it. You
and
can't
especially when it's just it was just a sexting.
Yeah,
you're just trying to make each other
Well, I don't
love
know.
each other, right?
It seems like it might have gone beyond that.
I think
from what I'm reading lately, they're calling. They're saying that they were involved. I don't know. Maybe it was.
I think it was just. I think it was just the sexting that I'm aware of now. That it was just the sexting. So does that count as cheating?
Does she not say that she was in love with him?
Oh yeah, she said she told him.
Yeah,
she said she told him that originally she fought not to tell him, but she
told. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens. You can't fight love. You can't. Fight
You can't.
It.
You can't.
It knows no boundaries.
It does not.
It knows no age limit, and it can't be. It can't be fought.
It can't, especially if you're the.
It's like a tsunami. It's a tsunami that rolls over you. So yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, if you're the canyon and the river.
Yeah. Exactly. So how does his poor wife feel about this stuff now? It's just sad for her, I think. She seems like a really good woman.
Okay.
Doesn't?
Okay.
Okay.
They're still together?
What? That's terrible to consider the wife in this situation?
They're still together. She's forgiven him. We moved on.
Has she, though? Has she seen this stuff? Come on.
I mean, he may have been sexting with the wife at the same time.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't know the great poems he sent her.
We don't.
Haven't released that.
We don't.
Which would be awesome if she released that. Oh, he's been sending me poems like that all the time. Here's one. I thought I was the canyon. Who knows?
She's okay with that then? I thought I was a canyon.
She
Who
appears
knows?
to be.
Whatever. She does. Unless she just didn't know. And now this is coming out. And so, I don't know. It's just sad. It's sad. RFK Jr., though, he's an interesting cat.
No doubt about that.
That much I will say.
No doubt about that.
Interesting cat. Well, we are out of time for the day. We do have overtime. Overtime coming up.
Darn it.
Darn. We'll fix the rest of the things that we didn't get to. We'll fix those tomorrow. We'll see you then.
All right.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.